And I know he's a monster for years. He pumps down his wife's throat to keep her in the cat.
No, girl.
Jay Gay.
Mickey, I guess you could say she was the rap queen. I met her in the studio lobby, but her booty looked bigger in the magazine.
Out of here. Ask Miss Tina, she don't fuck with you. I told you, Beyonce my wife for real. She a hermaphrodite, and so am I.
Oh, honey, grab a seat and buckle up because the latest scoop on Beyoncé is hotter than her fire performances. Rumors are flying left and right that our beloved Queen Bey is getting down and dirty with a woman, and not just any woman, but the talented Amil, who happens to be signed to Jay Z's label. And if you thought that was shocking, hold on to your wig because sources say Beyoncé is regularly indulging in some steamy girl-on-girl action with female rappers. The evidence is irrefutable, y'all. For over 2 decades, Beyoncé and Jay Z have been the ultimate power couple, giving us all the feels with their hashtag relationship goals moments. But it seems their love story might not be as picture perfect as we thought. In fact, the tea is spilling that Beyoncé may not even be into men, especially not her hubby Jay Z. No, honey, the queen prefers her ladies, and she's been spotted getting down and dirty with some of the hottest female rappers in the game. Looks like Beyoncé's got her priorities straight, and having a good time is right at the top of her list.
Lady Gaga says Beyonce is a lesbian.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
You can try to move on from the past, but the internet never forgets, and neither do the fans. Beyonce's steamy romantic relationship with rapper Amil will always be a part of her history, no matter how hard she tries to erase it. But wait, who is this Amil character, and where did she go? Let's dig in and find out, Hunty.
Leo told DJ Leaks her and Beyonce had a sexual relationship.
Amil was a rap superstar, part of the group Major Coins. Despite the group's short-lived success, Amil shone like a diamond in the rough. Many thought she'd fade away quickly, but her talent spoke for itself. She caught the attention of none other than Jay Z himself, who signed her to Rockefeller Records, and from there, the sky was the limit. Her unique, soft yet raspy voice became a staple in several Rockefeller anthems, making her the first artist signed to the label. She even got to collaborate with the one and only Beyoncé.
What's up, Emil? What you doing? Nothing, girl. Just working.
Well, let's go shopping then. Meet me at the spot.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna see you there.
You thought Beyoncé and Amil's relationship was just about music. Think again, because rumor has it that these two were way more than just pals. And the tea is piping hot, because apparently Amil spilled the beans to some close friends about the full-on romance she had with Beyoncé, right under Jay Z's nose. It seems like Beyoncé was the one who fell head over heels for Amil. Although both were equally involved, Beyoncé was the one who became deeply and obsessively attached. Around Amil, Beyoncé's jealousy and possessiveness kicked into high gear. She wanted that new artist all to herself and would even show up unannounced to Amil's apartment to make sure she wasn't seeing anyone else. Tokyo Tony even chimed in on Beyoncé's obsession with her female artists. Looks like the Queen Bee isn't afraid to cross any lines to keep her ladies close.
Yeah, she had a whole fucking bitch that she was stalking.
It looks like Beyoncé's possessive streak caused her to make a major misstep. See, Amil was in a relationship with Killah Priest, but was also getting frisky with Queen Bey on the side. When Beyoncé gave her an ultimatum to choose between her and Killah, Amil shocked everyone by picking Killah. But Beyoncé wasn't about to let Amil go that easily. Oh no, honey. She made sure the rapper paid for not choosing her by ruining her career with the help of Jay Z, and let me tell you, it was a real shame because Amil was incredibly talented and could have been a star in her own right if Beyoncé hadn't sabotaged her. According to the rapper Ed Lover, Amil gave up on music far too soon, and it's all thanks to Beyoncé's vengeful actions. Looks like even a queen bee can make mistakes when it comes to matters of the heart. She said, Nelly said, hands down, the biggest what if in hip-hop history is the doc. Because got hurt after giving us one album, right? I would also like to add Amil, and Amit tell you why I'm adding Amil. Pause with Jay Z on the pen game. Amil could have been something stupid special for sure. So, the doc, Pop Smoke, Nipsey Hussle, Amil. I think those are the biggest what-ifs in hip-hop history. And unlike you'd expect, that was all it took to get Amil thrown out of the music industry, expressly because she didn't want to keep sleeping with Beyoncé any longer. Jay Z also jumped in to defend his woman and dissed Amil in his song. He rapped, "And you got a couple of beans and you don't have a clue. Divided by your situation is bleak, I may keep it rel, cause F, kin with me, you gotta drop Amil, cause if you gonna cop something you gotta cop for real." Even though the reasons for her removal from the label and getting blacklisted from the industry at large are pretty clear to everyone, Amil tried to paint it as a personal choice. She talked about this in an interview and said, "I started to rebel. I rebelled against the industry because it's not what I wanted. I hated traveling. I wasn't in after parties or the club. Also, at the time, my son's asthma, who was 5 or 6 years old at the time, was getting worse and no one was there for him. I had to be there for him. She went on to clarify again that the decision was hers entirely and that no one or nothing had fated her. She said, I felt like it just wasn't for me. That's when I started rebelling. I started rebelling because I wanted out. It was easier for me to slip away. I fated myself. No one fated me. And that's when everything seemed to go left. Amel has been struggling to find answers for her sudden exit from Jay Z's record company, Rockefeller. In her quest for answers, she has come up with different theories, including the claim that she left the industry because the more money she made, the more deals she had to make with Satan. However, this theory seems to be a mere conspiracy theory to help Amel cope with the termination of her contract. It's clear that Amel was not given any clear reason for her dismissal from the record label, and she has been grasping at straws to understand why it happened. At one point, she even thought that her weight gain was the reason for her termination. But it seems highly unlikely that such a trivial reason could lead to such a drastic decision. She spoke in the interview about this. I heard it was because I got real big in ST. I got up to 135 pounds, if you want to call that big. I was 110 pounds, if less than that. When I did, can I get a? So I gained a couple pounds. After blacklisting her from the company, Beyoncé and her man continued to completely shut out Amel and didn't even give her a chance to speak. She revealed Jay Z's treatment to her, saying, I tried to reach out to Jay several times. He never got back at me. The reaction towards Amel's departure from the industry seems to suggest that there was a personal grudge at play. Jay Z had told his close friends that they wouldn't see Amel again, and shortly after, she was no longer a part of the label, nor was she invited to any event.
What happened to Emil?
I don't know, man. Emil, she just disappeared, man. Like, one day Hov just say, oh, you'll never see her again, and I never did.
It appears that Beyoncé uses female artists for her own gratification and pleasure. If the artist speaks out, they are discarded like a used tissue. Beyoncé shows no regard for other people's feelings or careers as long as she gets what she wants. She keeps artists close as long as they comply, and the minute they refuse, their friendship and career come to an end. Although some people claim that Jay Z dropping Amel from his label had nothing to do with her relationship with Beyoncé, it was solely due to Amel's own lack of professionalism and negligence. One Redditor wrote, she routinely kept effing up, from being late to studio sessions and videos or never showing to not doing things that were asked of her. She was supposed to have a session with Jay and never showed up, not the first offense. He had enough and they dropped her. Glee confirmed it. That's it for today, folks. Until next time, goodbye.